teaching you how to make a peach mousse. It's another one of my series of no-bake desserts. I made a icebox cake the other day and it came out really good. I will link that video below. Right now, let me tell you what's going to be in this. This is going to be 2 cups of fresh peaches. It should be about 3 or 4 medium peaches. I've already cut my peaches up, and I think I've cut more than I actually need up. So we'll see how that goes. A half a cup of granulated sugar, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, which is optional. It's supposed to bring out the flavor. I, however, forgot the lemon, so I'm not going to be using lemon today. 1 tablespoon of unflavored gelatin. You know what kind of gelatin, you know, the stuff that you pour on and then it blooms. It's 1 packet. It should be about 1 tablespoon in the packet. You're going to need 1/4 cup of cold water, 1 1/2 cups of heavy cream, whipping cream, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And I will put the measurements down below because it's my recipe, so I can do that. I'm going to put it below so you can look at it if you want. All right, so now we're going to blend, and we have to pit our peaches. I've already done that. These are already done. I'm just going to stick them in this fine unit over here that makes a lot of noise but works very well. And we're going to puree it, because I have to puree it until it's smooth. So I'm going to do that right now. And I might as well take it off so that way I can see what I'm doing here. I always love peaches. I love peaches during the summer, especially if they're fresh. I love peaches. So we'll see what happens. Okay. Okay, that looks pureed. Let's see what I have here. I should have more than I need, but I don't know. It got cool a few days here, and now it's back up to being not so cool. That's pretty. Yeah, I do have too much, but that's okay. You can stick it in champagne and make a nice drink with the rest of it. You can put it over vanilla ice cream, would be really good. So if you come into the same thing that I made too much, it's okay. Just use it on something else. Okay, now I'm going to put this aside. Take this whole unit out and move it. Okay. And now I should have 1/2 in a small saucepan, which I happen to have right here. I'm going to add the peaches, the 1/4 cup of sugar. I'm going to add it together, combine it. I'm going to warm it up on the stove because we want to melt the sugar. Actually, I'm going to leave that here. Okay, I'm going to add the sugar, and if I had a lemon, I put the lemon in there, but I didn't. Totally forgot the lemon, so we're not going to use it. And I'm going to heat it over medium-low heat until it's warm, not boiling. You're just supposed to melt the sugar. So I'm going to melt the sugar. I'm not boiling it. I'm just melting the sugar in there. That's all we're trying to do. In a small bowl, I've taken that off the heat. And now in a small bowl, I need to sprinkle the gelatin over 1/4 cup of water. So, get the 1/4 cup of water out. As you can tell, I live in a very small kitchen, so the refrigerator's right there. And then you just sprinkle the gelatin over. They call it blooming. I'm sure you've heard that, maybe not. Because you basically want all the granules to get wet so they can plump up. Sometimes I like to give it a little bit of a hand. Sometimes I just like to get a little bit. And you're supposed to let it sit for like 5 minutes. So Gotta let it set 5 minutes. I'm gonna add the gelatin to the warm peach puree to dissolve it. Dissolve it. Just stir it around so that way it's not, so it's dissolved. Now I have to let this cool off to room temperature. So I'm speeding up the process. I added a little bit, it was a little bit too warm, so I put an ice pack underneath. Am I the only one that ever does that? Because I feel like I am, but hey, you gotta, when you're in a tight spot and you want something cooled off, you go all the way. You know what I mean? Just grab an ice pack. It doesn't have to get dirty, you're just cooling it off. You don't want to cool this off too much that it's setting up either, because the gelatin will make it set up. You don't want to set it up. You just want it cooled off to room temperature. Mine was a little bit too warm. I did bad thing. Just too. I don't know. Is this room temperature? Could be right now. We don't want to make it jelly. Yeah, that's room temperature. I'm going to say it's room temperature. I can go back in my thing. And now I need to get the heavy whipping cream out, because we're going to whip the heavy whipping cream into whipped cream. And I need to get my mixer to do that. Good thing I live in a small kitchen. This is not my favorite mixer, but it'll do. Last year I was baking so much that I killed my mixer that I've had for, I don't know, 20 years. And ended up with this one. It's okay, but it's not my favorite. It's like kind of, I don't know, in a pinch I had to get it. I didn't really have much of a choice. Oh, tell me this is going to be falling out. Do I have the right one on the right thing? I gotta put my glasses on to see. No, I don't. Matter of fact, this is such a weird, as you can tell, I need my reading glasses in order to see anything. So, okay. Now that I have that, I'm gonna put the cold cream in a bowl, large bowl. It's not my largest bowl, but it's a large bowl. And a half a cup of sugar. You do not, by any means, have to use the whole half a cup. You can use a quarter of a cup if you want. And then you're just going to whip it up. Until it's whipping cream. Until it's whipped cream, not whipping cream. We all know it's not whipping cream. Whipped cream. Oh, and also I'm going to need vanilla. I forgot the vanilla. Good thing I have it on hand. Last year or the year before for Christmas I made, you know, that homemade vanilla that everybody says, I get alcohol, you know, vodka or rum or whatever, and get the cinnamon stuff, the vanilla bean pods and stick them in there. And I have a huge bottle just waiting to be used. So I don't know if it'll ever be used, but maybe. And I'm supposed to do it to soft peas. I always mess up my cream. I don't know why. I don't know why. knack of doing that. I'm going to say that's soft peak, because if I go any more, it's going to be not soft peak. And now you're supposed to take the peach puree and gently, a little at a time, fold it into it. So I'm going to do just that. I'm going to fold it, trying not to deflate the whipped cream. It's supposed to be a little at a time. I always, and just in case you don't know what a fold is, you go down and you fold it over, because you don't want to deflate. You want to keep everything nice and light and airy, because it's a mousse. And mousse, you want that. I'm going to use my cups, because I think they'll look pretty in those cups. And I'm almost there. I think I'm almost there. See, it's all like whipped up. See how I go down and you want to come up and over, down, up and over. I learned that when I was like in, I don't know how old I was. I was, whatever. These are the cups I'm going to be putting them in. This and this one, because I just think it'll look kind of fancy. And I'm just going to scoop in there. And just, you know, it's mousse. Okay, so here we have it. We have them all in. These cups. And now they go into the refrigerator and they set up for a couple hours, and then you can eat them. So I'm going to go put them in the refrigerator. I'm back, and it's done, and it's delicious. I added these little peaches in there for decoration, and you could put whipped cream on top, and you could look at how delicious it is. It's so good. And it's so light and refreshing. It's just wonderful. So, thanks for stopping by. Until the next time, adios.